I'm Glenn Moore, and it's 2021. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year. 2021 after 2020. What a year. I don't normally do predictions for New Year. I don't do resolutions either, not these days, but I'd like to share with you one or two thoughts about what I think might be coming up for 2021 for all of us to some extent, depending on where you are in the world, depending on your situation, your circumstances. Let's start with the American election, which is still to be decided. Many of you maybe who are watching this will be thinking, what does he mean by that? Joe Biden won, and there's no question about that. I don't follow the mainstream media, but I understand that the mainstream media is still maintaining that Biden has won. But there is a lot of evidence out there. There is a lot of independent media evidence out there to suggest that that is far from true. I think there's going to be one or two shocks in this coming year. And when I mean shocks, I don't mean minor revelations, but some actually big things are going to be revealed. I believe it's going to be a year of what I call honesty and transparency. For me, that has been distinctly lacking in 2020. I don't think that the mainstream media has been honest with us. I don't think there has been transparency regarding COVID, regarding the US election, regarding so many things that are engaging us now in this world and drawing our attention. And that has to change, and I believe it will change in 2021. I'm not going to make any specific predictions as to what might be revealed in America or indeed in other parts of the world. But what I would say is that I think there will be some, what some people call bombshell revelations about what's been going on behind the scenes, if I can put it that way neutrally. And I mentioned this in the first video, what's actually been going on that is not reported by mainstream media, what you won't read in your local newspaper or indeed your national newspaper, but things that have been basically hidden and suppressed and kept from us. And that, of course, has also been a feature of social media, certainly in the last year, with so much censorship. It's hard to know what to say on social media, on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube, without risk of being deleted or censored. What can I say? What can I read? What can I see there? What can I share there? The social media platforms, especially the big platforms, just want to control our speech. And now that has to change. I believe that will change in 2021. I believe that the overseeing of social media by big tech is going to change. It has to change. It really has to change. People have to be aware of this, the danger of this. It really is a question of losing free speech, losing our ability not just to say what we believe, whether it's true or not. And there's so much that is questionably true in this world at this moment anyway, so much that is subject to question and doubt. But you know, we live in a world where free speech is sacrosanct, I believe. It's no one, or should I put it another way, does anyone really want to live in a world where you cannot say what you believe, or you cannot say what you think, you cannot read what you want to read, you cannot share information that you want to share, as I'm doing now? That to me seems totally unacceptable. It has to change. So I see that happening in 2021 too, and hopefully sooner rather than later. And also, I really hope that 2021 will bring people together. I mentioned in the first video the polarity which I have witnessed, even within friends and family and so on, of people who believe one thing and people who believe another, and then hate each other for believing something that they don't believe, and so on. This really has to change too. People have to come to an understanding, to have compassion and to have tolerance and patience for views that they do not necessarily accept. I always say to people, if I share something with you, you don't have to believe it. That choice is yours. You have free will. I honor that free will and always will. But ask yourself, do I really want to be an enemy to my friends and family? Do I really want to question their motives, question their beliefs in a way that ostracizes them or takes them out of my my personal connection with them is lost, or so on? That really seems to me, again, to be totally unnecessary. And we need to get back to love. We need to get back to this place of understanding each other, whether we believe what someone else believes or not. That doesn't matter. Humanity has existed for thousands of years, and there's always been some disagreement, but it doesn't have to be so. It doesn't have to be so polarized. People have to be more tolerant and more understanding that there are views and there are perspectives out there which may not be the same as yours, but they are equally valid and should equally be respected and should equally be considered and taken seriously. Why not? Because anything and everything is possible, anything and everything is plausible. So to simply reject something out of hand because you didn't read it in the Guardian, or you didn't see it on BBC News is really foolish. It's foolish, and you're shooting yourself in the foot. This is a time, 2021 is really a time to inform yourself as fully as possible, as I said in my first video, and I repeat that. And I think there will be so much more information available in the new year, in this coming year, in this present year. And finally, I just want to say that there will be shocks. There will be some shocking revelations. I've been doing research now for almost 10 years of things that don't normally get reported in the media. I know certain things. I'm not going to share them specifically with you now, but I can tell you that there are some, let's say, some amazing truths that have not been revealed about this world, and those truths are going to be revealed. I am sure of it. So be prepared for shocks, be prepared to hear things about people that you may love and idolize, maybe celebrities, maybe politicians, maybe even friends and family that you've always respected. And to hear to hear things that will let's say, potentially bring you to a new level of awareness of what's really going on and what's really been going on behind the scenes. And so be prepared for some shocks. But also stay loving, be kind to others, be yourself, be authentic, be honest, be transparent. I think those are two words for me that I believe we will, good descriptions of what I believe will come out of 2021, that there will be more transparency, there will be more honesty, and I hope there will also be a lot more personal integrity for people who have not been entirely honest with us in the past. Thank you for listening.